Hello everybody and welcome to another awesome video. So today I made a pretty awesome shader. This shader was originally meant to look like watercolors, but I haven't exactly gotten the exact effect I want. However, I got something pretty close and I really like the effect. So this is what I have. Shader follows your mouse around and it has this cool little movement around it, and anything that's near the object that's moving, it makes the colors a lot more vibrant and contrast. So let me show you what the image actually looks like. So this is what the scene looks like without the rendering of my shader, and then this is what the scene looks like with my shader. And you can see the color is actually quite different. Like I said, I wanted it to be watercolor, but it looks more like a spooky maybe, or maybe like a rift, or maybe demonic stuff coming through. I don't know. I made it wrap, but it doesn't have to wrap. I just kind of like the wrap to go around. It looks pretty cool. You could easily turn it to clamp, and that would stop that from happening. I want to show you that I could change the color as well. So the color on it is actually over here, and right now it's kind of like a light blue, which is why in the scene it looks a little bit different. Oh, I have it static. That's why. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So that's like, you can kind of tell that there was green added there. It doesn't look exactly like the scene. And it's cool because you can either set it to just have an ambient color, like whatever is generally in the background, or you can manually set it over here. So if you manually set it, we can change it to just white so that it looks, you can see what it normally looks like here. And then as we move it around, you can see it's a lot more vibrant too, because it's just pure white color. And if you want to increase the intensity, you can increase it here with the alpha to make it darker or lighter. And when it's really dark, that shelf effect looks really nice. I think that's actually closer to watercolor. I don't know. I don't really know. I think I'm going to stop here with it because I think I really like the effect. And you can change it, like I said, let's change it to red, give it a little bit more intensity. A little bit spookier kind of looking here. Nice little color effect. I think my favorite is actually that light blue color. I think it looks really nice. But you can add, whatever, different colors, changing different effects or whatever, all the way around the circle. And there you have it. I mean, it's a nice little shader. The best part about the shader is that it doesn't actually get used on multiple objects. So I'm not putting the shader on every single object in there in the scene, right? I'm barely using it on one object. It's very efficient, very fast, could definitely be used in mobile, and it does a very nice job of making it look like it's actually touching everything, like the stuff that it touches affects it. And the way that I'm pulling that off is actually with a nice little trick that I've actually done twice now. I didn't think I was ever going to do it again the first time I did it, but I've actually done it twice. The first thing you have to do is you have to have a screen space canvas. Usually everybody has a screen space camera, so you can see this over here: scale with screen size and screen space overlay, right? That's what makes a screen space canvas that will scale with whatever resolution. So if I change it to this resolution, right, it's still in effect. It's still there. It's still nice, and you see how it's still the same thing. There's no difference in size change or anything like that. Even if I went to landscape, right, it still is the same thing. There's no difference for me because of that screen space overlay. And I had to do a little bit of a trick with the camera to make sure that that always fits in. And what I did for that was I used this, what I call change ortho to canvas size. And when a camera's in orthographic size, the size is always half of the height. And if it's half of the height, then it'll be the exact size of the actual canvas. And what's cool is if you make the camera a child of the canvas, which mine is, the camera will always move to the center of the canvas, as long as it's 0, 0, obviously. So it's always right there in the center of the canvas, and it scales with it to make it perfect. And I'm only drawing on this panel right here. This is a UI panel, and just stretch it from top to bottom and left to right. and then it automatically fits in the scene. Again, no matter what, even if you change the size, the panel is going to change size with it. So it's nice, convenient, wonderful, everything's ready to go. You don't have to do almost any math at all, and you get a nice, gorgeous flow no matter what screen size you're using. Hope you enjoyed it, and give me any comments, anything you can expect to see this in. Maybe a platformer running across where you kind of have a flame or an aura around you. It kind of looks like Super Saiyan, doesn't it? Somebody went Super Saiyan and just has this nice little aura around them. Anyway, give me some thumbs up. Have a good one.